Day 2 joint practice, just your thoughts so far.
Very good day. Another day of adding to the books. They came out some different stuff. We came out different stuff, and just built it on the first day.
I saw you yell at Mackay when he dropped that interception there. That could have been a pick off Josh Dobbs. What were your thoughts right
Gotta pick it. Gotta pick them off. That changed the game. In the game.
Jonathan Allen was talking about like the standards you guys have as a unit. How would you describe what the standard is for the defense with the D-line especially?
Yeah, never being satisfied. More is required, and that's literally the main thing. So it's kind of been like infectious from day one. I mean, he's seen the shirts and we talked about it. He feels the intensity when we're out there. So like we don't accept anything less than a sack or some type of affecting the quarterback or some disruption to play. Like everybody should be on that same mindset, and I think he picked up really well.
So
very
you want
well.
that every snap.
Every snap. Why not the guys who are literally the first line of defense not making the play? You know, that's kind of like the mindset that we all should have in that front five, front seven, whoever's on the front at that time. We should be making every single play. It shouldn't even get to the linebackers or to the second level.
Both he and Hargrave are talking about their different styles of kind of rushing in, and they complement each other. What do you see from that end?
Yeah, just that. I mean, you got Grave can do speed, can do power, can do finesse. Jay, you know, he's going to have his power off rip, but he also can have some finesse with his swim moves and stuff like that. And they do complement each other. At the end of the day, you still got to deal with them. And I think that's the part where it makes my job easier because no matter what, they're going to be 3-4 yards in the backfield somehow, whether they're making a sack or pushing the pocket. It makes my job easier so that way I don't have to bend the edge as much. So, but yeah, they literally have been a great addition to the team. And like I said, I'm just continuously going to see how they build and see what another level that they can take it to that I see is going to be in there.
What were you thinking back in March when you heard that both of them were coming?
Oh yeah, I was ecstatic. I mean, I know that I've known their history. I know what type of players they are. I know what they can do on the team, one-on-one, individually, and for this team. So I was ecstatic. So now it's even better to be out here playing with them.
Jonathan was talking about how you guys have a standard, but it's a standard that
Jonathan.
Jay, he was saying there's a standard, but you guys never expect yourself to meet it because you have it so high.
Yeah. That's a good
what
way.
does joint practice tell you about where you are in terms of that standard?
Same way, like we could have a good play, but it's just not enough. Like I think that just comes with where we're at in our careers, where we're at and where we see this team, what we've seen our team go to, and like what we're capable of. Doing good and making it's just not enough. I think that it just no matter what, we're always not going to be satisfied, and I think that that's just a standard that is kind of building around here. Period. Yeah, you can make a good play, but it's like, all right, can we do it again? All right, if you got a sack on that play, why didn't you get the ball out? Or if you got a tackle, why didn't you get the ball out? If you were there for a PBU, why did you get a pick? Like, it's just stuff like that to where like you would think that it's nitpicking, which it is nitpicking, but to our standard, man, it's just like, nah. Like if we don't win the way we win or make the play we make it or want to make it, yeah, it's just gonna be like an L in our eyes. So I think that just keeps us uncomfortable, keeps us chasing the greatest parts of this game, which is everybody knows is that Lombardi.
So how much?
When have you started Jalen Redmond?
Oh, J Red is a dog. J Red been a dog since last year there in camp. I knew it was a dog when he got thrown out of practice last year in camp. So I was like, listen, I mean, from that day forward, when he got thrown out, he came back in with just completely just dominating guys. And at that point, even to see it during the season and see him just continuously build, now I'm just like, man, everybody know he had another gear, but when you see, obviously, when you bring in two guys like J.A. and Grave, you would kind of think that, okay, he gets put in the wayside or he gets behind. No, that brother is right there making the same plays he was last year, if not more. And that just helps us out to know that there's no drop-off whenever those guys need a breather or something like that. And we can always throw him in and rely on him. So Jared is a dog, bro. He always going to get respect. And if I'm coach, I'm putting him in. For sure.
Talk about J.A.'s swim moves. I think Hargrave called one of them the humpback. Is that what it's called?
He got a hump move. Yeah. It's an old school. It's like a hump move. It's just like, as weird as it sounds, it's just like literally using the offensive linemen against them and like hump them by. I put it this way.
He called it his favorite.
Yeah, look at John Randall and when he does the infamous hump move where he throws the guys just out the club. It's literally that, but just from a 300-plus pounder guy. Yeah.
I couldn't quite understand what he was calling it.
It's good. It's a football thing. Can't be a little weird, but hey, we're playing football here.
Things are a little spicier today. Do you like to see that passion?
Yeah, I mean, it's football. I think whenever you got pads on like this and you're going against another grown man, he's fighting for his job to keep food on the table or get after his next paycheck, it's going to be some of that. Now, obviously, like I mentioned before, where, you know, we're not going to take no BS and we're not just out here just to fight. Now, if you're defending yourself over some BS, I get it. That's one thing. But which is what it's been that. It's been guys just competing, getting the best of each other. A hand may get to the face. Another guy may receive it. I mean, think of it wrong. We're tired. We're hurting, waking up in the morning. I mean, all that goes into it. Don't nobody care. But at the same time, that's what you see when those things are happening. So it's not just a matter of this guy just said, you know what, I'm just going to cold clock this guy. Now, like, we're competing. I'm going to try to destroy you within this parameters of the game, but and that's what comes with it. So at the same time, I'm not surprised. I think I love it when it's in a good faith like that, and I understand it.
So for you personally, is it an understatement to say that these last 2 games for you, I mean, the last 2 days have been important?
100%.
To get your work in?
100%. I mean, these are like your game reps. And when you're going against somebody else, I mean, it's different from when you're going against your teammates who you've been going with literally for the past 2-3 weeks. They done figured your moves out and all this stuff now, so it's not really like you guys are playing true to the game. Out here, you got to actually line up and play true to, you know, to actually use your technique, play within the system. You get to go against somebody else that's obviously a high-caliber player on their side because they're obviously starting or whatever it may. But it's great to get good work, real game-like feel. Obviously, we don't get into that until Saturday, but for us, we love to use those just because it gets us a little head start when it comes to week 1.
Just how's joint practice going for you so far?
Joint practice is going good. Obviously, a lot of things to improve on, but, you know, I'm happy where we're at. Heard offense play really well today. That's exciting. You know, defense still has room to improve, but I like where we're at.
Do you feel like this D-line is living up to the expectations that you guys set earlier in games? That's all we're talking about.
I'm not a big fan on expectations. I'm a big fan of standards. I think expectations are too result-based, and as a standard is how you come and work day in and day out. So if we come in and work day in and day out like we have been and like I know we will in the future, I think regardless of what happens, I think us as players, the coaches and the fans can be proud of what we're going to do this year.
It can't be overstated how much this practice is work for the ones, right?
No, for sure. I mean, not being able to play in as many preseason games as we would years past is definitely like kind of like the dress rehearsal before, you know, the season comes. So, you know, it's always welcome. It's always exciting. Yeah, it was good work.
Jonathan, how high are your standards for this specifically?
The thing about football players is standards that we set for ourselves can almost never be met because we expect perfection, we demand perfection, and even when you have the best game of your career, all you focus on the things you have to improve. So, I mean, I think we push each other hard. When you're playing with the group of guys that we have as a defensive line, it really challenges each one of us to bring it every day because, you know, we're a brotherhood, and if you don't hold your role, you're going to be left behind. So I think we hold each other to a high standard and probably have standards for ourselves that we probably could never meet, but that's what's going to make us great.
How much did you know about Jonathan Greenard before you got here, and then just what have you thought of him since you've been here?
So I obviously knew a lot about him. I knew he was a fantastic pass rusher. I guess I didn't really understand how well his physicality was, you know, how physical he was, how well he is playing the run, and that's always been impressive to me when you have a guy who's a dominant in the pass game and the run game, so I love to see that.
What do you feel like you learned about yourselves as a D-line just over these last 2 days?
I think we learned a lot. I think the things that we learned we already knew, but it just solidifies your confidence. You know what I mean? I think you can only build confidence by doing things full speed against other opponents. I think that's what this, you know, last couple of days were good for.
You and Javon coming in together, like, what did you know about him before, and what's it been like kind of learning together how you guys are going to work together?
Yeah, no, so I've been following Javon's career for a while. You know, when I was in Washington, he was in Philadelphia. We always competed against each other. Played in a couple Pro Bowls beside each other, so that was always awesome. And, you know, just having the ability to play beside him now is just super fun for me. It's exciting, and, you know, I'm looking forward to the season.
What do you do that complements each other on the inside?
I think what's good about us is we have different rush styles and different play styles, and, you know, we rotate a lot. We play both sides, so it's hard for offensive line to get a beat on us, and I think we just complement each other well with the way we rush naturally.
I mean, obviously you don't have a shorthand of the communication yet, but how has that been up front in terms of kind of getting to know each other and the communication style?
It's been good. It's been good. I mean, obviously, you know, Coach Flo has a reputation for having a very complex defense, but when you got guys like HP and Gink and JG and all these veterans who are, you know, here, you know, being a pro, I have to learn it quickly, and there's really no excuse. So it's been good. It's been exciting. The challenging part is going to be doing it at US Bank Stadium when all the fans are going crazy.
It was a good time. Good team we went against. We all got better.
Was it inevitable after 2 days that there were going to be some skirmishes today?
You just never know, man. I feel like usually from what I heard, it's usually the second day, people say. So, you know, I don't know, but it was just a little chippy. It wasn't too bad, though.
All right, so take us through. I couldn't exactly see what happened, the one you were involved with, but take us through it.
It wasn't nothing to go through. It was just a little chippy. Like I said, we all out here just competing, so it was just a little competitive thing.
Do you know who initiated it?
I don't even know who was with, to be honest with you. I don't even know who else was in it.
But in your case, just you weren't going to back down.
No, sir, never that. And looking out for my teammates.
What do you personally get from like these 2 days, knowing that on Saturdays mostly going to be backups and this and that? When the guys go out there today and you get to go against the Patriots, now that it's all said and done, what did you take from it?
I just took from learning the O-linemen and the ones I'm gonna go against. Really, just seeing how they're gonna set me, how they run blocking is, and all that. Just to get a feel for Saturday, because I'm gonna be out there. So just make it easier on my plate to know what I'm getting.
Did you learn anything you think you're going to take with you into Saturday?
I'm going to keep that to myself. But, yeah, I definitely learned some things, but definitely going to keep it to myself.
I know you mentioned the chippiness, and every single player said they love that. It just kind of brings it that next level, right?
It's that competitive nature that we all got. And, we don't mean no harm by it. Half the guys, know each other. So after practice, it's shaking, hugging each other. It's leave it on the field.
What have you improved on personally the most?
Honestly, I think either my run defense definitely been a thing for me. Just controlling my eyes and paying attention to what I see. So that's been my big thing this camp.
Controlling the eyes, like not to give things away, or what?
No, just not to get reached and things like that. Just controlling my eyes.
How much did what you did last year kind of help you and change kind of how this camp has played out for you?
More experience, definitely. I think the game slowed down a lot for me between from last year. Definitely just the snaps and reading my keys, reading the backfield set, everything then slowed down a lot for me.
What else stood out about the last even 2 days? So not just today, but yesterday as well.
It's just a different challenge, a different O-line, different look. So it's just kind of help us get ready for the regular season, kind of get a lot of reps in against another team, and just preparing us for Monday night.
Yeah, exactly. I assume the next time we see you is September 8th against another team. So I would think that just adds that much more value to the last 2 days.
Yeah, these type of practices basically like games. Because, you get a lot of reps, everybody going hard as they can ever go. So it's kind of like a regular season game. So it's just kind of, like I said, it's just getting us prepared for what we're going to have to face.
Fine, yeah. They might want to attack you, though.
No problem.
Obviously, we're just talking to Jonathan that the shorthand in terms of communication hasn't really come yet because you guys are still doing it. But how much does it really help to have these past 2 days to help with the communication?
It's big. Every day we can get on the field and kind of work together. We just grow as a unit, and that's just something we've been emphasizing lately.
What did you know about Jonathan before you guys teamed up here? And, I guess y'all played in the NFC East against each other, but what's it been like to work together now that
he was a hell of a player. Somebody I looked at, especially when I was in Philly, playing him 2 times a year, just kind of being able to see him go against basically everybody I go against and succeed.
What do you think you guys do that complements each other in the trenches?
We both just we vet players. We kind of played ball a long time, so we kind of know what we're getting, and we just know how to we can play the run and rush the passer.
How excited were you in March when you found out that you guys were both coming here, knowing what you already knew about him?
Most definitely when I seen him sign, and then I signed a little bit after. It was just you just love playing with a lot of talented players. I think that's kind of how I succeeded in my career, just playing around a lot of good players.
You said you and he have different kind of rush styles, but you complement each other. Do you feed off that?
Yeah, most definitely. He got stuff he like to do, and I got stuff I like to do. So we kind of talk every day, be around each other every day, and just speak on what we see.
Anything that you've seen up close, like, ooh, that looks even better now?
His hump move is crazy. You can know it's coming, but nobody can really stop it.